We are expecting surprising occasions with a new family car making the transition from minivan to SUV of 14 years, but this year we've been like the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's get into this section in 3, 2, 1.
I'm just gonna push the button to close the door, but I have no control.
You can't do that! Guys,
this is awesome.
You like your new car?
Hello everyone, good morning.
Ooh, shaking it up, Mindy?
Still the
Are
same
you
message.
saying it a little bit differently, like you might be shaking things up today in your life?
You guys, our life has been shaken up a lot the last 6 months. That's not stopping today.
If you missed the last 24 hours themselves have been quite a whirlwind. Go back before you proceed forward and watch yesterday's vlog. As we went kind of impromptu new car shopping, checked out all of the full-size SUVs, anything big enough for our family plus baggage.
My mom calls it a limo.
It's gotta fit a lot of people, bags. She's got a lot of baggage, just have to bring a lot. Ultimately, we have made a decision. Did not expect to be buying one this fast, by the way. First of all, figured it'd be months before we could even get our hands on one.
I think it makes this whole thing feel a little crazy. This is random. Our trees have leaves out there.
Yeah, we've got a lot of foliage going on in our backyard.
I have been waiting for that. It's finally happened.
They're also putting lines on the sport court right now. They
But you guys,
resurfaced, repainted it, and they're putting the lines on right now.
We're getting sidetracked. I apologize. That's my fault.
So they're looking out this window. There's a lot going on. We've been doing the minivan thing for how many years, Mom?
10, I think 11 years.
Because I actually pulled up the video when we got the first minivan.
No, we had Brexton, so it's
and
been 10
Brexton's
years.
a big old brick baby sitting on the hood. It is absolutely adorable. So that was when we entered the minivan phase of life. Been loving it, crushing it. The kids have gone in and out of those sliding doors 10,000 times.
And they work fantastically.
It works phenomenally. We actually, for a time, took motocross dirt bike to the race in that thing.
Back of the car.
It was a multi-function, multi-purpose. It's taken us to the airport for many a trip. It's been on road trips. It has been a phenomenal family car. But as Ryler has now become my size, requires a little bit more room in the back of the car for the people sitting back there. Okay. What you do next is you naturally spread out into an SUV. There are plenty of them, almost as many as there are minivans around here in Utah with a lot of the big families. And so we're just at that phase. It's time to go change in the minivan for a bigger full-size SUV that everyone can fit in and everyone can grow in. So like I said, when we started this vlog, if you have not seen yesterday's video, go back and see many that we have looked at. We have been choosing from in between things that we like and dislike, and know that we are on our way today to go pick up our choice. We won't tell you yet which one we chose when we're going with.
It kind of snuck up on us. We were not prepared for what we are choosing.
We're not planning on getting this one or this fast. So there's a lot of fun in store today. We're gonna be picking up the new car. We're gonna go surprise the kids, pick them up from school in it, the brand new car. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And we will give you a full inside out tour of this new ride, the new whip, and explain to you why we chose the one we did, what we love about it. You're maybe on the fence trying to make a decision for yourself, but we are feeling really good about it this morning. We did our little thing at the end of the day where we said we gotta go home and sleep on it. We slept on it, we thought about it.
I actually slept great.
Amazing about it. Reached out to them to let them know we are coming back right now to pick it up. They're gonna have it detailed and ready to roll out.
I can't believe it.
Just getting a couple of shots as we say goodbye to this minivan. So we are actually trading this in today. So Mom cleaned it out entirely last night. We're gonna drop it off, send the kids off in it for the very last time. Took their last ride in the minivan on the way to school. They did not realize that when they get in the car today, they'll not be using an automatic sliding door.
But seeing Ryler yesterday, he had tons of room. Got in here last night.
This thing is tiny.
His knees.
Knees are in the
We're
back.
touching
and he's
the
crushing
seats.
his siblings behind him.
He's like, I'm good. Look at Ryler's legs.
Ryler, this thing is tiny. It's time, but it was kind of fun watching him go off the minivan knowing he'll never be in a minivan again, Mindy. Is that a weird thought?
You know what I've been kind of realizing lately? Like, we're like at the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end of having kids at home, yeah.
Yeah, like they're all just growing up and they don't need me. I've loved my time with this minivan and I've always had a silver one.
Always.
I've had a silver Sienna for the last 10 years, even though I've had 2 different cars. All right, Brandon.
Ready to trade it in for a little something different?
Well, only if it fits my Stanley. I'm bringing it home. If it doesn't,
If it doesn't fit the Stanley,
deal's off.
back to the drawing board. We
We have traveled here in the Toyota Sienna minivan.
Yeah, the last and final drive.
It was its final farewell parade.
Yes.
Everyone was just waving on the freeway.
I know.
We have pulled up to the Ford dealership. I didn't say Ford anywhere, so that's not really a great reveal. But
I mean, you know what we're getting.
2023 Ford Expedition Max Platinum trim. It's gorgeous.
Silly.
It's everything we wanted.
It's awesome. I love it.
It is 10 times cooler than anything we've ever had. There is so much tech packed into the thing.
It's like 10 up there.
Mindy's coming from not even being able to really play iTunes. The interface is kind of clunky. Not a knock on Toyota, just 2018, they hadn't figured it out
They
yet.
just didn't have quite the tech.
Didn't know what they were doing yet.
Funny because you have a 2018.
Ford.
Your car is awesome.
Consistently ahead of the curve. They've been crushing the tech since my truck in 2018. It is entirely on a new level in 2023.
It really is so awesome.
You now have the full vertical monitor, ginormous like computer movie screen.
It is silly.
And there are so many options, you guys. This has the self-driving capabilities. As long as you are awake and alert, it will self-drive for you. It has all of the bells and whistles of the heated and cooled seats, the heated steering wheel, lane assist to keep you in your lane, braking, the adaptive braking.
Yes.
A lot of that stuff has been pretty standard for a long time. We haven't got a new car in kind of a long time. So
It's been a minute.
It's been a little while. This one has got it all. We cannot wait to show you guys every nook and
So
cranny.
pretty.
We love all the attention to detail, the stitching, the leather. It is so fun, and it is roomy. We got the Max. It's big.
It is huge.
Room for all the kids. Speaking of that, first thing we're gonna do, go pick them up from school in it. They have no idea.
Can't wait.
We'll say, Ryler checked our location
He's
and
such a stinker.
sent me a screenshot of us at the dealership, and he's like, so you're getting it? And I was like, no, we just came here to make sure we for sure don't want it, and it's confirmed we don't.
Daisy was like begging me this morning before, but which is funny because I don't even think like she would care or notice. She goes, mommy, can you
Can we please? I just
buy
love it. I love it so much. And I asked her, and this was the sweetest thing ever. I asked her last night, I said, what do you love the most about it? I assume it's gonna be the tech. It's gonna be the fact that she can plug in the USB right into her device, the Wi-Fi built in, something like that, something very kiddish. She goes, I just love that it's big enough for all of our family to go places together comfortably. And I was like, did you rehearse that? That was really good.
She knew how to pull out the heart.
Literally, I'm like, yeah, no, that's a done deal. We're getting it right now. We're here, we're back. We left last night. It hasn't been that long.
We've got to go inside and do all the paperwork and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, there's a bit of a process to getting a new car.
And
we're trading in the Sienna. We're gonna take over that.
I actually own my Sienna outright. I actually was able to pay it off 3 years ago, and that was like the coolest thing ever.
Liberating.
Now we're back in car payments.
But it's all right because mine is about to be paid off in like 2 months, and so we still will just have one. So it'll just feel like business as usual.
It's really great to have the title, so I brought that in.
It was a proud moment for you. Another proud moment. We're gonna go in, sign the paperwork, make it official, and then go out and see our brand new car. We haven't seen it cleaned in the daytime.
I have not seen the color in the daytime. I'm excited.
It's official. We have signed the paperwork.
Yeah.
We've dotted the I's, crossed the T's, initialed the pages, dated and double stamped.
Wow.
Can't triple stamp.
Did you
double
reverse
stamp.
that?
No, I'm just making it up here. You're about to see our brand new family car, Bingham Ride 2023 edition, Ford Expedition.
Max.
They've cleaned it.
You gotta go Max.
You gotta
that's
go
the
Max.
Big long boy.
This is a side note. This is unrelated, but I kind of love that Max is actually, I believe, in a very similar font to the GoPro Max font. It says Max on the GoPro box. Same thing on the back of our car. How cool is that, Mindy?
Oh my
Dang,
gosh,
you didn't
love
even
it.
know you were getting that.
Man,
but
does it come with a GoPro?
I brought one. I'll put it in there. I'm gonna go see it for the very first time. It's all cleaned up. It's all ready to go. And you are driving home in it. The minivan is staying.
I know.
You're leaving in this.
I'm actually really sad about that.
I think that there is a bit of nostalgia tied into the moment that you transition out of the minivan phase
Yes.
and move into the full size. Just admitting that you're out of that little kid phase.
I'm an old mom.
You basically,
if you Google me, I'm 72.
your,
It's fine.
your kids are growing up is what that indicates.
Yes.
And that's what's happening here. And it's a fun and exciting time, but it also is kind of a stake in life's journey where you go, this is the moment that the kids got big enough, we got an SUV, said goodbye to the minivan forever. And that's today. It's happening right now. What do you think, Mindy? Which one are you going home in today, Mindy? Which one will you choose?
so pretty.
Here it is, Mama's new ride. This is Mama's new ride. This is gorgeous.
I can't believe it.
So we just got a little bit of a rundown how to operate, I guess, the base level of accessories and features that it has. Once they started getting deep into the driving assist categories, and there was an entire page of options that dropped down into further options. Raga actually found out you can like change accent lighting throughout the entire car.
Yeah, we did find that last night.
There are a lot of things that we we are going to still have to learn
You
about
guys,
this car.
It's like powered to move the pedals closer or further away from my foot. That is
so
seriously
many
crazy.
funny, silly things that I think Mom is going to find. Refreshing breath of fresh air coming up into the modern day of technology in this car. A lot of fun, little tricked out bells and whistles. And we do have, speaking of tricked out, some fun ideas already out of the gates, because we all know as you roll it off the lot, everything that comes out stock, not quite as fun as doing a little something to it.
Gotta do something.
You know, the truck, the F-150, as it was nice, but it wasn't until it became the Silverback that it was truly TIHWB. So not gonna probably lift this one since Mom hates the lift on my truck, but are definitely gonna be looking at getting some new wheels, getting some clear protection in the front, some
leveling kit on it to bring the front up a little.
Darker tint, maybe even going all blacked out. We don't know. We're gonna do some fun stuff with it, so stay tuned
right now,
on that.
this is plenty.
We're about to go pick up the kids for the very first time. Leave this lot in the new Expedition, leaving behind the minivan. They just took it away. As we're standing here talking, he just drove it away. It's gone.
Oh, that
in fact,
pulled the
that
Band-Aid.
helped rip that Band-Aid off that moment. You didn't have to watch it pull away and get emotional. It is an emotional moment in the sense that we are now moving out of the childish minivan phase, I guess. It feels like a younger phase of life into the phase where you got big kids in the back.
I think they're so excited. It just makes it so
They're
fun.
so excited.
And
Cannot
really,
wait to pick them up.
This is one of those things for them. I mean, of course it's awesome for me, but this fits them better.
100%. This is for them. That's why we wanted them to come here, be here during the process. We didn't know it would happen as fast as it did. We thought we would pick a few of our top favorite options and then show them those top favorite options. This one stood out so far ahead of the rest, and then they got to come see it in person. They fell in love so instantly. Like, well, that's the one. This is it, guys. This is the new Bingham family ride. There's only one thing left to do. Get in, get out of here, go get the kids.
Yes!
Perfect. Well, you guys, we're just sitting here in the carpool pickup line. No big deal. Just brought the limo. I have enough room for everyone.
Hanging out.
This is a new vibe.
It's
Mom,
so...
it's a very new, good look on you. When I got in,
First of all, you just look real nice today. Love your outfit. I get in and you've got this gigantic screen.
I like the music. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my good sir.
Holy cow. It is so new. It does not stay this new for long.
In fact, when I first got in, I called Stephanie and I was like, this is overwhelming. Everything that you have to look at, it's like a lot.
Like stimulus
And I
overload,
was
for
using
sure.
the maps. Even in Brandon's car, he has that function, but it's like a small screen.
Yeah.
Just a lot to take in. It's really fun and exciting. I haven't even turned on the radio yet.
So speaking of taking it in,
take this moment real quick. Gotta get a little better light here. Why don't we just go ahead and roll back the sunroof there? You wanna do just half? Wanna do the full thing?
Yeah,
We'll do
no,
half.
that's good.
We are actually in carpool right now getting ready to surprise the kids with their brand new family car.
Oh, I'm so excited.
They are going to be so excited. We'll see how much reaction they give in front of all of their peers. Might take them getting in the car before we get their true reactions. But I think Hazy's gonna flip.
She wanted it so bad.
Look quick, guys. We got a minute. We got here early because we wanted to be up front and center. Wanted to tell you guys why we ended up going with the Ford Expedition.
Yes.
There are a lot of other cars on tap, and some of the things that we love about this one, some stuff that maybe we like better about others, but when it came down to weighing pros and cons, this just hit on every single box for us.
It really did.
I am feeling better about it every second that goes by. I am just loving it. I love seeing you in it.
Oh
Just
my gosh,
love
I'm in heaven.
everything about this car. So starting from most important things, we need to have enough room. The whole reason we did this, the upgrade to the SUV, is that we needed more space. Had to get really the biggest that anybody makes because we wanted to have enough room that we could fill it with people. Then also, if we have to pack 7 suitcases in here, we need a trunk as well. So a lot of options are taken off the table because a lot of cars claim to seat 7, but that's if you don't use a trunk, or they've got a big trunk but they only seat 5. There's not a ton of options on the table. After that, one of the other things that we really wanted to have are some of the features that we have come to love as we've rented these cars while on vacation. One of them being like the 360 camera that you have as you pull in and out of parking spots. It gives you like like a top-down view. Other things, we just wanted updated tech. That was a big deal.
It's nice to have the map and everything on the dash, so I'm not continuing to look down at my phone.
So if people don't know, Mom's been using her phone attached to the air vent with a little like sticky thing, a little magnet deal, that she can have the access to maps, her phone, apps, things like that. Now, all of that is on this ginormous screen right in front of her.
Yeah.
Her same setup.
It's massive.
Apple access to all of her apps. Map looks incredible
Push
there.
the music button to see.
Look at that, Shawn Mendes. That one's for you, Maddie.
It's like everything's just so much bigger, so crazy.
That was a big deal. And then also, kids have a lot of their fun tech and devices, and so as cars have been updated, they've now got USB outlets at every single seat in this car, including USB-C and USB up in the middle row. All of the tech that you could possibly need, and this has the dopest tech package. It's what comes with this giant touch screen. That dash is not always digital. Package just under this, that was just still a regular dash. That dash is fully digital over there as well, which is just kind of fun.
So this is called calming. Whenever you have just a picture of the car, makes you calm.
It is pretty calming.
One of the things that we loved in this car versus the Denali, which is the other one we were considering, all of the functions for the seat, heated steering wheel, AC
stuff,
seats, all of that is here in the screen instead of having a bunch of knobs everywhere. And actually these two front captain chairs, they have seat heaters as well.
For the kids, they're so spoiled. But I also really did love, there was a different vibe when you got in. There's knobs here because that's just been the way it's been for forever, versus having it all be digital and touch. That definitely feels more current, more updated. Yeah. And so that I think also helps future-proof it a little bit, where this tech is not going to be outdated in the next version. So that's pretty nice for us, knowing that we're gonna be able to have this for a long time, still feel like more on the cutting edge versus like the day you got your minivan, it felt like it was a little bit outdated.
100%.
The other thing that we really love about this particular trim level, this is the platinum trim level, so it comes with this really fun leather stitching. There's a lot of accents and details throughout. I love the different textures in these grays in here.
This also has the cool stitching even up here in the dash. And the limited version that we looked at that we also liked, it was similar to this except stitching was red.
Was red, and it also, I noticed, did not have as many variations in like the textures and stuff. So see how this has one set of textures, I don't know, for lack of a better word, I don't know what that is. Here, stripe down the middle, and then some stripes around here. This is a totally different type of leather here, like feel to it. Fun platinum in the seat there. So a lot of that is just some extra detailing in the limited to the platinum, and you didn't love the red stitching. You felt like it was kind of maybe dudeish or racing. Which is funny because I'm a red person. Red's like one of my very favorite colors.
But it's different in a car. But it was a color. This I feel like is more neutral, and I like that.
It's an accent. I love it. Some of those extra accents this one has that we really like is just this little detailing in the sewing here along these edges. A lot of that throughout the entire car, all the way through to the back. So we talked about the space already, the size, the interior here as far as like leg room for human beings, pretty superior.
Massive.
Ryler can fit there comfortably with very long legs. The guy who sold us the car sat in the back.
In the back on the side, he had plenty of room.
Full-size adult. There is a lot of room for the kids to bring friends in here, grow older and get bigger and taller, and all still fit. That was a big deal. That is kind of the nuts and bolts just of our favorite features that we know so far. We're really just getting into it right now.
Whenever you go up and you unlock the door to get in, running boards.
Floorboards, yeah, they come down. Yeah, running boards, whatever. Fold down automatically. Close and they come back up. That was really cool. Some other cool accents on the outside as well. This color is a very unique color. You don't see this in a lot of places.
It's called gray matter.
Gray matter, something like that. Anyways, a pretty rad color. I said this in yesterday's video. Other than that, really just a matter of we would know our car when we sat in it. And I cannot shake the vibe when we sat in it after sitting in car after car after car. And it all just kind of felt like different versions of the same thing. Sat in this and I was like, this is different. This is completely new.
It was the first car that we were like actually excited about. And that was really fun because like, yeah, okay, cool.
The other ones we were excited to upgrade into a bigger SUV, but none of the cars themselves got us very excited. Something about when we got in this one was the first time we were just like
both giddy.
Giddy. It was, and we just couldn't shake it. So that's how we ended up with it today, you guys, just a few hours later.
It was like a little bit of a miracle because there's just no inventory anywhere. So felt very grateful that
the whole story is nutty. It's crazy. It's insane. That's why we ended up going with the Ford Expedition, you guys. Kids are coming out right now. They're about 90 seconds from coming out and getting in the car. For the very first time. So capture that reaction. It was just surprise them. Now they've seen the car because they came
last night.
Checked it out last night. It won't totally surprise them. Probably won't walk right past us. In fact, if I were to bet, I bet they are actually looking for this car, hoping to see it out here in the parking lot today.
What do you think of our new whip? Good. What do you think? It's so cool.
Whoa. I can't wait for you to put music in here, bro.
I haven't even turned on the radio.
So nice.
Actually.
Do you like CarPlay?
Yeah.
So sick. The iPad's huge.
Gigantuous.
It's bigger than my TV.
It's honestly so big, dude.
Where's Casey? The pads.
What, dude?
What do you think?
This is insane.
Do you love your new car?
Whoa.
Welcome to your new car.
This is
What do you
cool.
think?
Dude, this is insane. This is insane.
Holy crap. This is so cool.
Dude, it's so roomy.
Guys, no minivan. What do you think about that? You okay with that?
I love it so much.
How is it back there? Is it spacey?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We can make one Ryler's and one Hazy, so one has a little bit more room.
Say this one's mine. I like the right side.
There's
I had
Hazy.
so much
This is Hazel. Daisy, what do you think, sweetie? Do you love it?
I'm just gonna push the button to close the door, but I have no
Oh, you
control
can't
over
do
that.
that. You guys gotta shut your own doors now. Guys, you like your new car? Welcome to your new whip, everybody.
This is so cool.
First time home. He's just waving to everybody she sees.
No, it's my friend.
Rexy, what do you think, buddy?
I love it.
Do you love it?
This is awesome.
Creamy do?
Absolutely love.
You love it?
A million.
This is
Right,
so
guy,
cool.
I know you love it, dude.
This is
You
so
guys,
cool.
this is so fun. The new family car. I don't know, it just feels right. It feels like this is
Feels
the right face.
I
It
love
feels
this.
good.
Yeah.
So much space back there. You can easily fit another
So
person in the middle. I love those
much.
giant chunky armrests on your guys'
Oh, they are
chairs.
so comfy.
Look at how huge those
They
are.
are so comfy.
Those are so cool.
We just barely got home from picking up Hazy. She had a dance party. The boys stayed after school. We had so many things going on this afternoon. Kids have now had a little ride in the car. We went to the gas station. We did a couple of things. I just have to ask you, what is your favorite part? I'm gonna ask you individually. What is your favorite part of the car so far, just from the few short little
have
drives you've had in it?
Got it.
Wait, you have two?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Kate, tell me.
So one is that we can put our whole family,
what
and
you
that we
wanted
have
the most.
opportunity that we can have our family in there. And my second one is they can draw and play games on the screen.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll go to Brexy next. Brexy, what's your favorite part?
Is how much room there is. So spacious.
It is pretty spacious in the back. Like your
I love
legs
that.
aren't touching the person in front of
Like,
you. Yeah, there's
that
lots of room. And especially for Rye Guy, who is
Yeah.
6'1", he has plenty of space in front of his knees.
There's like
Yeah.
that much space.
Yep.
All right, Mike Kruby, what's your favorite?
Mine is probably the screen.
The screen.
It's so big and
massive,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
So big.
It's so
so
crazy.
big.
It has a lot of tech. When I was driving today, I was like a little overwhelmed. This is a lot to look at.
Yeah.
Rye Guy, tell me, what's yours?
So I think mine, I love the screen too. I love how spacious it is. But I also love the Wi-Fi feature.
Oh,
I can just have my
yes,
Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And
Oh, okay, what?
I love the audio and like speaker system in there. I love my music.
Okay, so earlier today we hadn't had the chance to really try out the music. I actually didn't turn the music on once the whole day I drove it until Ryler got in the car. We were bumping some music and I was like, holy crap, this has really great
It's
sound.
crazy, yeah.
It was
It's good.
awesome. Also, we did connect the Wi-Fi this afternoon.
It's cool.
We've got the whole package. Kids are gonna have some fun doing that. Super awesome day. We're gonna close it out here, you guys. Loving, loving, loving this brand new car. I cannot believe it. Can't believe it. Hazy got in it this afternoon. She goes, Mom, it smells like a brand new car still. Yes, it does. It's gonna stay that way for quite some time. But you guys, we love you. Thank you so much for all your help and advice and tips and tricks looking for cars and all the things that you suggested. We truly appreciate it. Come back tomorrow because we're gonna be making space for this in there, having a great summer day because it's gonna be really warm.
awesome.
But we love you. See you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Which one are you going home in today, Mindy? Which one will you choose? Ah!
So pretty.
That was surprisingly okay with a new family car, making the transition from minivan to SUV of 14 years. But this is how we've been the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. Enjoy what like if you like, and comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when I upload in what